Hi Year 9, hope you're all okay. We're going to do an assembly, our first assembly, and we're going to base it around surviving lockdown.
So, for some people, we might be thinking that we're experiencing deja vu at the minute. It's our third lockdown now in a year, which is quite tough. So it might feel like we've done it before, and we have, so we can get through it, but some things are slightly different this time around.
So some of the things that are different, definitely the weather. Okay, remember the first lockdown, the weather was absolutely beautiful, and it's definitely the opposite to that this time round. Okay, there are more lessons. We're going to live teaching on Monday, so there will be more lessons for you to access. And as well, there's less confusion about lockdown this time. I think obviously we've experienced it before, we understand it better, we know what to expect as well.
So, some of the emotions and feelings that you might be experiencing at the minute, these are all totally normal to be feeling. So, don't be too worried if you are experiencing some of these emotions. I think a lot of us will be doing quite a lot of the time. So, some of the emotions that people may be experiencing are to feel frustrated or bored. We've had a lot of the nice things taken away from us at the minute in order to keep everyone safe. I know a lot of us like playing football. We like going out and socialising with friends, so I totally understand why that would bring about some frustration and boredom. Some students may be feeling overwhelmed and unmotivated. You are the first batch of students in history to have to take on remote learning. That comes with its own challenges. No one's done it before. It's been a struggle for you at times. It's been a struggle for us at times. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, it is okay, and we will manage it. If you need any support, then we are there. Then that can lead to being fed up, especially with not being able to leave the house a lot. People are staying in the same scenery a lot of the time, which can lead to a lot of negative feelings. On the other hand, some people will be feeling relieved and happy. They're spending more time around their siblings and their family. You might be doing some nice activities with family. You might be doing some good exercise. You might be going for nice walks. So again, there's some of the nice feelings that lockdown has brought.
Okay, so dealing with your emotions. So lots of us, are feeling very anxious. We're feeling a physical decline as well. It's really difficult getting up in the morning. We're feeling anxious about lots of different things. And there are lots of reasons why we feel like that. Workload, we might feel overwhelmed with the amount of work we're getting. We might feel, that we're not meeting deadlines. We might feel that we're letting teachers down for not doing the deadlines or letting family down. There's lots of reasons why, basically, that we might be feeling stressed. And, what we have coming up here is some top tips to kind of help you through that. If you are struggling at the moment.
So these are the top 10 things that we as a year team think are really important for students to follow during this lockdown. So number one on our list is a good routine, okay? So set an alarm on your phone for the same time every single day. Make sure you get up, make sure you get a shower and have some breakfast. Make sure when you're logging onto Teams, you're feeling as positive about the day as possible, and having a good routine will help that. In the evening, make sure you're dedicating some time to spending it with family and friends, doing the things that you enjoy, whether that be going out for a walk, whether it be practicing football in the garden. Make sure that you're doing things that you enjoy in the evening to relax.
Okay, I know this one's really important to me, especially if I'm feeling overwhelmed with workload, etc. And I like to do to-do lists, and on my to-do list might be go for a brief walk, or it might be, go and do something nice with family. So make sure, if you are struggling, it really does work. Get one written every morning and prioritize it. What's important that day to get done.
Number three, and I think this is the one that is overlooked by most people, is the impact of having regular exercise. Okay, so you should be spending at least 60 minutes of moderate activity across the week. Okay, the impact that this has on mental health is huge. Okay, so it'll give you more energy, it'll make you have a more positive outlook on life. It has obviously the physical benefits as well. So if you can, please try and dedicate some time to exercise, even if it's just a walk to get out, it will do you good. So please try and dedicate some of your day to doing some exercise.
Okay, and I think this is really important as well, having a balanced diet. I think it's important that you're watching what you eat, making sure that it's healthy. It's really easy, just to go to the fridge and, grab something, chocolate, crisp, etc. I think if you eat rubbish, you feel rubbish. So I just think it's really important that you're watching what you eat, and it will make you feel better as well, when you are eating healthy.
So another one that's really important is often quite difficult for young people to do is to stay hydrated. Okay, so we should be aiming to be drinking around 10 glasses of water a day. I know for some students and even myself at the minute that seems like an impossible target, but my goal is to try and just improve and make slight progress every week. So this week I've been trying to have 2 glasses a day. Next week I'm going to try and step that up to 3 glasses a day. Okay, so even if you're just making small progress, don't be disheartened, it's still progress. So just try and make a start.
And I think what's really important as well, and it's really easy to do, is be on the screen all the time. You've got to make sure that you're limiting that. It's really easy to go from your laptop or your iPad and then go straight to the Xbox, for example. Okay, and I think you've just got to be reflective throughout the day how much you're using screen time. There are other things that you could be doing, creative tasks, going for a walk. Like we've mentioned, it's important to get the exercise, and anything other than spending all day on the screen. Reading a book's really helpful as well. That's something that you might want to do instead of being on the screen all day.
Next up is limit the news, okay? So this may impact some people massively at the minute and it may impact people not at all at the minute. So it is important that we're not just taking on all the negative news that's coming with the press, how many people have caught COVID, etc., etc. It's also important to make sure that we're using reliable sources if we are reading the news. Okay, so I know on social media you will find a lot of, as Donald Trump would say, fake news. So that can have a big impact on people's mental health and how they see the world. If all you're reading is negative news, then unfortunately it's more likely that you'll have a negative outlook on the world. Okay, so try spend time with family and friends. Try talk through things with family and friends, and that may make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, and that's what is important. What Mr. Evans has just said is that talking to friends and family is really important. Everybody's in the same boat. Everyone's dealing, with the same things. We talk to each other. If you can see family members are feeling a bit down, just talk to them. See how they're feeling. You might also have some friends that have gone quiet. Chat to them. Let us know if you're worried about anybody as well. Ask for help. You're not deemed as, being silly. Everybody's human. We all have our, we all have times where we all feel a little bit down, and sometimes we just need somebody to speak to, and we need somebody to ask for help. So it's important that we support each other, whether that be friends, whether that be family. Just keep talking to each other. That there's so much support here. You can contact us on Microsoft Teams whenever you want. There's a little chat icon on Teams where if you go on it, you can just type in a teacher's name. Do so. Speak to me, speak to Mr. Heavens, email us. There's also weekly tutor phone calls as well, where you'll get the opportunity to speak to your form tutors and pass on anything to us, who will pass on to us if needs be. And if there's anything else as well, so if you want to report an issue or a concern, if you go on the school website, you select students on the home bar, you select your year group, so year 9 on the drop down menu, and then you click report a concern and submit your document, whatever that might be. There might be a concern in your community that you're worried about, it might be something at home, anything. Okay, please contact us, because don't suffer in silence, don't bottle it up. We are here for you, okay, and your families as well. And there is a free online advice for young people as well on coof.com. So this is really well known, and lots of people have used it. So if you are struggling and you want to use these guides instead, then please do so. Okay, so just moving on now to outstanding acknowledgements. This is something that we're going to be doing every week, and we're really, really proud, me and Mr. Evans, of all the students that have been really engaged at home, doing lots of work, putting lots of effort into the work as well, and we're really proud of those pupils. And just to acknowledge those, we've got some certificates to give out. So we're going to go through these just like we would do in a year 9 assembly in school. We ask your teachers to nominate somebody that's been doing really well working from home, and they've sent us some names with some reasons as to why they feel they should be nominated. So the first nomination is an English nomination, and that's for Seher. Seher's been awarded for her hard work and effort. She uses teams effectively and communicates with her teachers to maximise her progress. So massive well done to you, Seher.
Next up, we've got English as an additional language. It's for Ali Samuel for completing his work consistently, and the family's going above and beyond. Okay, so we have a lot of amazing families within our year group, and that's come through when we've been making our tutor phone calls this week. You all seem very, very lucky to have the families you do support you along the way. But well done to Ali Samuel and his family as well.
Okay, the next award is a Maths award, and that goes to Shannon. Shannon has ended in quality work and team. She's engaging, really positively online as well. So really massive well done to you, Shannon. Really proud of you trying hard in your subjects.
Next up, we have science, and that goes to Abby Louise Chalmers, who is dedicated to her science work, asking for help and needing and providing excellent quality of work, which does have a massive impact. Teachers are putting in a lot of work at the minute to make sure that the standard of work is really high. So knowing that you as students are meeting them halfway and producing excellent work really does mean a lot to the teachers. So well done, Abby.
Okay, the next award is a geography award, and that's to Tala. Completing all geography and history work to a really high standard, extremely engaged and switched on working remotely. Keep it up. And there has been a mention as well for Zoya Mahmood, completing her geography work to a high standard. And Mrs. Johnson says a massive thank you, and we really appreciate the hard work going in there, guys. So well done.
Next up, we have Daniel Alexa. He's consistently excellent, and his answers are beautifully written. I've seen some of Daniel's work, and it is really, really high standard. So well done, Daniel. Keep it up.
Yeah, well done, Daniel. Okay, and the next one is for Layla for PE, and her, already, we are going through the option process soon, and you'll hear lots of information about that over the next few weeks. But already Layla's having a really good go at, GCSE PE theory work, which I know is really difficult. So a massive well done to you for, completing that and trying your best.
Next up, we've got music, and that goes to Ahmad Saeed. He's completed some really good work, and he's really impressive with the quality of work that he's completed. Well done, Ahmad.
Well, and our last nomination is for Neve. I know she consistently works well in all the lessons, not just art, but massive well done to you. And I think that's the end of our assembly now. So just wanted to say, please continue to work hard on teams. Please, follow the top tips that we've given you. Don't suffer alone. Don't bottle things up. Please come and speak to us. Speak to somebody if you are feeling, if you are struggling, feeling a little bit overwhelmed and stressed, etc. Okay, so goodbye from me, and
yeah, take care, everyone. I hope you're all staying well, and hopefully we'll hear from you all soon.
thank you.